So now guys, one thing I just want to tell you, whenever you post your API, so make sure that it should have proper keyword. Okay, so whatever tool you are publishing, for example, we have related to translation. Okay, text translator. Okay, so we have this particular API, just one example. So make sure that you must have proper keyword, otherwise your API will not going to rank. For example, if I just search for, let's say, this particular keyword and just I add API, so you will going to see that rapid API APIs always work on top. Okay, or they show on top of the Google search results. So that's why it's very much important for us to do proper SEO of rapid API. Okay, so make sure that put this text translator or keyword properly on your title, in description as well, and along with that you will have to also put the proper keywords and write 4 to 5 line paragraphs include their keyword as well related to text translator, what these particular endpoints are all about, right? So in this way you have to do proper SEO. Okay, and one more thing is the documentation. If you will just go to about section, okay, so people have put lots of tutorials and about us. If you will not going to see here, for example, if we just go to this one, so here you can see that there are lots of about the section, and you will also going to see some tutorials, but make sure they are not putting it, but you should put. Okay, so programmers and developers can learn about your API and they will going to get idea how your API works. Okay, so basically all these things attract programmers and developers very much, right? So that is what you have to take care about. That first is do proper SEO, second is that proper documentation, add some about and tutorials. Okay, and all things you can do from your this tab. Okay, so you can see long description, website visibilities, and there are plenty of things which you can do. For example, documentation, you can put it from here. You can see this is a documentation section. So whatever tutorial or anything you will going to put up here, all this way going to show under tutorials and docs here, right? So that is what I just want to tell you. And the next thing is testing. For example, we have this API. If you will just click on my API, so you will going to see all your APIs. So we have this API. So from here just click on this test button, and you have to make sure that you always test your API, because sometimes it may happen that for some reason your APIs stop to work. So in that case you will not be able to know until you will not going to create test. If you will create test, you can name it, let's say demo, let's okay, and you can test it. Okay, you can just do a lot of things from here. You can just schedule it, you can just add schedule frequency, you can set it, let's say, for every 12 hours. So every 12 hours rapid API will going to test your API and see everything is functional or not. And in case if it's not functional, then you will going to get notification that your API is not working and has some problem. So you immediately have to go and check out what the problem is. And where you will going to get notified, you can just go to testing settings and you can see failures and alert. Okay, you can just set your email, SMS or webhooks, where you want to get the notification that your API is not working. So that is what I want to tell you, that after you will publish this thing, so make sure that you just learn about SEO. That means create your content or API, write the description, text, everything. It should be SEO optimized. Second and first, this is the first thing. Second thing, add tutorial, and third thing is add this testing feature on your APIs.